If you've been selling for some years, you've already faced cancellations more than a few times in your career. There's a lot to discuss on this topic of avoiding cancellations, and I know you'll find it really useful, so I'm going to take 2 sales tips to discuss it. Cancellations are almost always a knee-jerk reaction to panic by either a single advertiser, a brand, or an entire industry. When things even start to go wrong, the stock market had some bad days in a row, the Fed announces an increase in interest rates, the media starts using the word recession, or a shortage of some kind happens, advertisers panic, and they want to pull their advertising as quickly as possible. But there is lots of previous evidence and studies to show that the advertisers who don't cancel, the ones who stay on in times of crisis, do better. Actually, they do much better than those brands who cancel their media. What needs to be communicated to advertisers who want to cancel is this. When marketers cut back on their ad spending, the brand loses its share of mind with consumers, and that loss of share of mind will likely result in loss of future sales. When an advertiser stays on the air, they increase their share of voice among their competitive set. And an increase in market share will result in an increase in profits. But this information needs to be properly conveyed to the advertiser if you want it to work. So what are you supposed to say? Well, we're going to get to that in next week's minute. But the first step is this. Sellers have to try to convince advertisers to stay on the air. Don't just accept the cancellation as a fait accompli. You've worked so hard to get this order, and you work so hard to make it successful that when a cancellation call comes your way, you have to put up a smart fight to save the dollars. Now, we're going to discuss in more detail how to do it next time we meet. I'm Tracy McCormick, and I hope you found this minute valuable.